Pony Express was created to deliver mail to California by the Central Route along the Oregon and California Trail. Like the Gold Rush, it is one of those brief but brilliant moments in American history. A few select men were hired to ride the best and fastest horses money could buy. Riders carried only 25 pounds, including mail, a light rifle, and a Colt Army revolver. This is the trail they rode. You can ride it too. The Pony Express Trail National Backcountry Byway begins near Fairfield and heads west towards Ibapaw, Utah. It's about 133 miles in length, and most of it's dirt and gravel. Most of the route is classified as rangeland and is managed by the Bureau of Land Management. The elevations along the route vary from 4,900 feet near Fairfield to over 6,100 feet at Lookout Pass. The most common use of the rangeland along the trail is livestock grazing, which dates back to the mid-1800s. Well, that's enough history for the moment. Let's get back on the road. As you ride west across the desert through this very dry and extremely remote area, like the Pony Express rider, you're very happy to see the sign for Simpson Springs. There is one problem though, the water's not safe to drink. You better bring a water filter, some purification tablets, or better yet, just bring all the water you need if you're going to stay the night. It's a great campground with some really amazing views, and you won't be sorry if you stay over. Let's take a look at the original Simpson Springs Pony Express station, and then we'll continue on down the road to Fish Springs. Fish Springs National Wildlife Refuge encompasses almost 18,000 acres of marshland. Skirting the southern boundary of the salt flats of the Great Salt Lake Desert, the spring served as an oasis for the most used central route across the United States for westward bound immigrants. Water is supplied by 5 major springs, which makes this refuge the perfect habitat for migrating wetland birds to stop and replenish before moving on. As you continue riding west, there are frequent reminders of the history surrounding this Pony Express trail. Throughout this journey, the mountains in the distance keep looming larger and larger. This is the Deep Creek Range, which includes 12,087-foot Ibapaw Peak. This is a very seldom visited mountain range, and you don't see many people out here. As a matter of fact, throughout this entire journey, I only saw one car, and that was a rancher. As you near the end of the Utah section of the Pony Express Trail, you eventually arrive in the small town of Kaleo. It's mainly a ranching community. It's very small, there are no services, and that includes gas. The sun is getting low, and the shadows are growing long as you wind your way through the hills. Finally, you arrive at the last stop on this section of the trail called Canyon Station. Built in 1861, this is the site of the only deaths during the history of the Pony Express Trail. In July 1863, Indians killed the overland agent, 4 soldiers, and burned the station. As you reach the end of the road and you see that stop sign, you're feeling reflective and maybe even a little sad that the journey is over. However, you're already planning your next trip. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and we'll see you somewhere on the road.